start right now. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Nam mô Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Nam mô Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Respectfully pay homage to the Buddha, the one, the worthy one, exalted one, the fully awakened and enlightened one. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Yeah, today brother Fathan just building very fast, have Buddha horn, very nice. He good builder and build a room, the Buddha horn very fast. Only yesterday and today another room, so nice. Yes. Namo Buddhaya. Good evening, dear Dhamma sister and brother. Today is on July 2nd, 2021. We are at Pháp Nhãn Temple on a Zoom of Buddhist study. Furthermore, we would like to pay homage to the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. And we would like to wish all the Sangha in peace, joy, happiness, and understanding together. Today we keep learning, stepping freedom into freedom. Gatha P6, Bước, thơi, thảnh, thơi. Những bài thi kệ thực tập chánh niệm hàng ngày thuộc lòng. Hôm nay xin chia sẻ cùng đại chúng cái bài này ở trong sư chú mà mới xuất gia đó, thì hầu như là tất cả sư cô hoặc sư chú vừa mới xuất gia đó thì học cái bài tỳ ni nhật dụng thiết yếu, tỳ ni nè, oai nghi nè, sa di, cảnh sách. Thì ở đây mình học cái bài là bước tới thảnh thơi, stepping into freedom, replay, tỳ ni, oai nghi, sa di, cảnh sách. Tỳ ni daily practice, oai nghi solemn and mindful posture, sa di saramana saramani, cảnh sách encouraging word from master. And for small book, small tiny book in daily practice. But right now we have a new book, stepping into freedom, in the Gatha for daily practice. And that's why we learn today the P6, những thi kệ thực tập chánh niệm hàng ngày lên và họ. Now I would like to say the Dhamma we learn together. Yeah, today we have a new picture, very nice picture. And before we practice learning the Buddha teaching, I hope I would like to invite Dhamma brother and sister to practice a few minutes about meditation. Please close your eyes and smile together and practice meditation together. Thở vào, con biết con đang thở vào. Thở ra, con biết con đang thở ra. Vào, ra. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. In and out. Thở vào, con biết con đang còn sống và ngồi đây. Thở ra, con biết con đang còn sống và ngồi đây, cùng thiền tập và tu học Phật pháp với đại chúng hôm nay. Vào, ra. Breathing in, I know I'm still alive. Breathing out, I know I am still alive. And practice meditation and learning the Buddha teaching together with the Sangha today. In and out. Thở vào, con biết con đang thiền tập cho con. Thở ra, con biết con đang mời gọi ba con, mẹ con, anh chị em của con và người thân thương của con cùng thiền tập với con hôm nay. Vào, ra. Breathing in, I know I'm practicing meditation for myself. Breathing out, I know I would like to invite my mommy, my daddy, my sister, my brother and my relative to practice meditation with me today. In and out. An tịnh tâm hành, con đang thở vào. An tịnh tâm hành, con đang thở ra. Vào, ra. Calming mental action, I'm breathing in. Calming mental action, I'm breathing out. In and out. An tịnh thân hành, con đang thở vào. An tịnh thân hành, con đang thở ra. Vào, ra. Breathing in, I know I am calming my bodily action. Breathing out, I know I am calming bodily action. In and out. Thở vào, con biết con đang thực tập phương pháp tưới hoa. Thở ra, con biết đóa hoa trong con càng ngày càng tươi mát dần. Vào, ra. Breathing in, I know I'm practicing watering my spiritual flower. Breathing out, I know my spiritual flower in me become brighter and brighter. In and out. Thở vào, con biết con đang nạp thêm bình điện tâm linh của con. Thở ra, con biết bình điện tâm linh của con càng ngày càng đầy dần. Vào, ra. Breathing in, I know I'm recharging my spiritual battery. Breathing out, I know my spiritual battery in me become fuller and fuller, in and out. Thở vào, con biết nếu mỗi ngày con quên tưới hoa thì đóa hoa trong con sẽ héo úa dần. Thở ra, con biết nếu mỗi ngày con quên nạp thêm bình điện tâm linh của con thì bình điện tâm linh trong con sẽ càng ngày càng ít dần. Vào, ra. Breathing in, I know if every day I forgot to practice watering my spiritual flower, and my spiritual flower in me become more and more wither. Breathing now, I know if every day I forget to recharge my spiritual battery will become less and less, in and out. Thở vào, con biết mỗi ngày, mỗi tháng và mỗi năm đời sống của con càng ngày càng ngắn dần. Thở ra, con biết mỗi ngày, mỗi tháng và mỗi năm sức khỏe của con càng ngày càng yếu dần. Vào, ra. Breathing in, I know weekly, daily, weekly, monthly and yearly my life will be shorter and shorter. Breathing out, I know daily, weekly, monthly and yearly my health will be weaker and weaker, in and out. Thở vào, con biết con đang tận dụng sức khỏe còn lại của con để tu học Phật Pháp và làm lợi ích cho nhiều người. Thở ra, con biết con đang tận dụng đời sống còn lại của con để làm lợi ích cho tự thân và tha nhân ngay bây giờ và ở đây trong cuộc sống hiện tại. Vào, ra. Breathing in, I know I am making use of the rest of health to learn the Buddha teaching, to practice the Buddha teaching, and to apply the Buddha teaching in our daily life. Breathing out, I know I am making use of the rest of my life to benefit oneself and other people right here and right now in the present life, in and out. Quán chiếu toàn thân, con đang thở vào. Quán chiếu toàn thân, con đang thở ra. Vào, ra. Contemplation, the whole body, I'm breathing in. Contemplation, the whole body, I'm breathing out. In and out. Quán chiếu toàn tâm con đang thở vào. Quán chiếu toàn tâm con đang thở ra. Vào, ra. Contemplation, the mental, the whole mind, I'm breathing in. Contemplation, the whole mind, I'm breathing out. In and out. Thở vào, con biết muôn sự muôn vật trên thế gian này luôn luôn chuyển biến và vô thường. Thở ra, con biết chúng không bao giờ dừng lại. Vào, ra. Breathing in, I know all living things and living beings on earth are changing and impermanent. Breathing out, I know they have never been stopping. In and out. Thở vào, con biết Đức Thế Tôn dạy rằng ngày nay đã qua, đời sống ngắn lại. Hãy nhìn cho kỹ ta đã làm gì. Đại chúng hãy tinh cần, tinh tấn như lửa cứu đầu. Hãy nhớ vô thường, đừng để tháng ngày trôi đi oan uổng. Vào, ra. Breathing in, I know the Buddha have taught, today is over. Our life becomes shorter and shorter. Looking deeply at what we have done and what we have done and what we did. Pray simply, be assiduous and diligent as the fire is rescued out of the head. Don't let month and year pass in vain. In and out. Thở vào, con cảm thấy khỏe. Thở ra, mọi người xung quanh cũng cảm thấy khỏe và an lạc. Vào, ra. Breathing in, I feel happy and well. Breathing out, I know that my sister and brother around me are calm, relaxed, and healthy and well. In and out. Please open your eyes and put your hands together and smile together and bow together. Yeah, thank you, Dhamma sister and brother. Just finished practicing meditation together happily. Oh, now we see each other true self. We would like to invite the Sangha to have tea together. If you don't have tea, smile together. Maybe this time no tea and next time have tea. Sister look for water. Good. Now we keep learning. Yes, this today we have male monastic monk. Okay, today we study this again, review Gatha 13 in Vietnamese. Mặc áo Nhật Bình, mặc áo Nhật Bình, mang áo của người tu, tâm tư thường khỏe nhẹ, nguyện sống đời thảnh thơi, đem vui cho trần thế. This fits is very correct with in English. Mặc áo put on daily, put on monastic daily robe, mang áo của người tu, tâm tư thường khỏe nhẹ, nguyện sống đời thảnh thơi, cho đem vui cho trần thế. Here we review this Gatha again. Gatha number 13. Put on monastic daily robe. 2 days ago we used monk and nuns robe, but today we áo Nhật Bình mean daily robe. Nhật mean day. Robe mean monastic robe. Monastic daily robe. Put on this monastic daily robe, áo Nhật Bình. My heart is I live a life of freedom, bringing joy to the world. We can say bringing joy, peace, understanding, and happiness to living things and living beings on earth, on our planet. We already mentioned about it. This monastic daily robe, this Pháp Thanh, this, yes, right, this yellow robe or ray trees, we can call Nhật Bình. Nhật Minh đó là daily. Mặc áo Nhật Bình mean đó, this we can say monastic daily robe. You see, this áo Nhật Bình. Áo Nhật Bình, in this case monastic, we can mention monastic daily robe outside. Sometimes in the monastic, but shorter is daily in the temple, other temple. But sometimes in the temple they use this. But normally when we go out, we wear this. You see, this we can call monastic daily robe. So we compare. If you see, if have a formal occasion, formal ceremony, have ceremony all the time at the temple, we wear this together with the monastic people together, because they wear long, we wear short. It's not formal. That's why they wear long. We wear long. Bantaji always long, no short. Sometimes working okay, but for the Mahayana, for Vietnamese or Mahayana, when monastic people, Buddhist monk or nun, wear long, and other time we wear long monastic long robe. Normally this for outside, for go somewhere we wear this, but daily we wear shorter. Other temple, when have ceremony, monastic people wear long monastic long robe. Other time we wear together. This is the same. They wear like that, and we wear the same. They more respect. If they wear long, we wear short. Maybe this dinner no food. At our temple okay, but go somewhere they wear long. We wear short. They say maybe this dinner a little bit food for you. That's why they wear long monastic long robe. We follow. They happy. If we wear short, maybe they say you are informal. You see, that's why they wear long, we wear long. They wear long robe, we wear long robe. Daily long robe, they happy. That's Gatha number 13. We already discussed. Now we study new Gatha for the Sangha, for my sister, brother. This Gatha, we already mentioned it right now. New Gatha number 14 in Vietnamese. Khoát Áo Ca Sa, nâng ngang trán. Đây là cái quy tắc. Đẹp thay áo giải thoát, áo ruộng phước nhiệm màu, con cúi đầu tiếp nhận, đời đời nguyện mang theo. You see, đẹp thay áo giải thoát, áo ruộng phước nhiệm màu, con cúi đầu tiếp nhận, đời đời nguyện mang theo. Before we study Chinese, Vietnamese, Chinese character, but right now only mother tongue, only Vietnamese, no Chinese here. Some, but mother tongue. Đẹp thay áo giải thoát, áo ruộng phước nhiệm màu, con cúi đầu tiếp nhận, đời đời. You see, đời đời nguyện mang theo. Đời đời mean lifetime, after lifetime. Đời đời nguyện mang theo. So here in English, it's easy for us to understand more. Gatha number 14. You see, Bhutan where the Sanghati. You see, Sanghati. This is right with name. This is Bali or Sanskrit name. Sanghati. Or we can call Kasa. Sometimes brother Pháp Thanh remind me Kasa. This Kasa in Vietnamese Kasa, but here Kasa, Robe, Sanghati. Two names the same. Sanghati or Kasa the same. Before we were when become a novice, legal Saramana or Saramani, novice monk or novice nun, and Buddhist bhikkhu or bhikkhuni or Buddhist monk or nun. All the time before wearing, before putting the Kasa robe or Sanghati robe, another time raising a rod for head. You see, when before wearing, at the time, put here, here, depend on practice here or here. So this Gatha we learn how wonderful is the monastic robe. We can say how wonderful is the robe of monk, nun or monk. We can say how wonderful is the monastic robe, a field of breast, field of breast sick. I vow to receive it. You see, and wear it lifetime after lifetime. Lifetime after lifetime means đời đời. I wear it. Lifetime after lifetime. Cái áo của người tu thật là đẹp, thật là màu nhiệm đó. How wonderful is the monastic robe. Thật là cái áo nhà tu thật là đẹp làm sao á. How we can say how beautiful, how wonderful, how marvelous is a monastic robe. A few of prayers said, this Vietnamese or English we learn by heart. I vow to receive it and wear it lifetime and lifetime. Or we can say I wear it in my whole life. Same, right? Pháp Thanh. I wear it in my whole life. Or I wear it lifetime after lifetime. The same.
I think the context in this is from each life to each life, from incarnation to incarnation. Like the belief that people who become monks and nuns are people who have been cultivating the monastic life over many lifetimes.
Yeah.
So from lifetime to lifetime, slowly perfecting up to enlightenment. So I think that's what they're saying in this way, in my opinion. Yeah.
Here, lifetime after lifetime is better. Okay, but we can say where it's in my whole life is okay. Okay, that's why different words, but we would like to make sure. So here, Sanghati, Kasa, the same. A the robe of the robe the monk or the nuns wear on the formal occasion. Formal occasion is mean ceremony. You see, formal occasion is mean ceremony. So we discussed this Gatha. Now, dear my sister and brother, this Gatha number 14. Here, when we become a legal monastic people, we become a monastic novice, legal novice legal people. Or time Brahman, Saramana or Saramani, but legal. When we wear the monastic robe, first raise like that, raise the robe on the forehead, like this, depend on the user, and now we can say how wonderful is the robe of monastic, the monk or the nun. We can say how wonderful, how marvelous, how beautiful is the monastic robe. You see, and what is the next sentence? May I see it again? A few of precious sit, a few of precious sit. I vow to receive it and wear it lifetime and like after lifetime. Now again, a few of precious sit, a few of precious sit. I vow to receive it. I vow to receive it and wear it lifetime and lifetime. This in English. Before we learn Vietnamese, and we only learn by heart. Wear this robe in Vietnamese we wear, and we chanting in this robe by heart in Vietnamese and Chinese. But right now in Vietnamese modern we learn new and English. Now this sentence by this Gatha learn by heart number 14. Sanghati or Ca Sa robe. How wonderful is the monastic robe. A few of precious. I vow to receive it and wear it lifetime and lifetime. Namo Ca Sa, Namo Ca Sa of monasticism, monasticism. Namo monastic Ca Sa. Now learn by how already. Now we discuss another time after discussion, and then brother and sister learn by how too. Now Ca Sa or Sanghati. This for monastic robe. When become novice legal robe. Other time when we wear and we chant this Gatha by heart. When we wear the daily monastic daily robe, other time we already learn and wear it, and we have a lot of freedom. Wear it. Mala is as e. I vow to bring joy, happiness, peace, understanding from our Dhamma learning and our practice to living thing and living being. The Gatha number 13 we already learned. But this Gatha and Ca Sa or Sanghati, when we learn by heart, other time we practice, we wear we become a legal monastic monk or nuns, and we when we chanting, when we have a ceremony, we have formal occasion, we wear this robe all the time. Before we wear, we on wear. This means respect. This means we are legal monastic people. You see, this first meaning respect the robe. Second meaning, we are very happy to become a legal monastic monk, nuns. You see, someone have money, mean have robe, but they not legal. They are not legal. But we are legal monastic people, and that's why we treasure the robe the monk or the nun wear. So we learn this by heart. Near future, maybe in this year, Pháp Thanh we become Saramana, become a legal monastic people. Ceremony first, monastic monk. Every time before wearing the robe, every time right like this, right on the forehead, and how wonderful is the monastic robe. I vow, a few of precious seed. I vow to receive it. I wear it lifetime and lifetime after lifetime. You see why in this the end of the sentence, this lifetime and lifetime is emphasized. Sometimes they say I wear it short time. No, double. But in this case, the Buddha and Bhattacharya emphasize this. It means we become legal monastic people. We are very happy. We have a lot of freedom. We can bring joy, peace, happiness, understanding from our practice, from our Dhamma learning, our Dhamma practice, our Dhamma achievement, our Dhamma understanding to live and think and live in being. All the time we are very happy to wear this robe. To wear this robe means to respect and to treasure. We are legal monastic people. That's why we wear this robe. So the Gatha in this here there is explained here. Sanghati Ka-sa is the robe of monk or nuns wear on formal occasion. Normally, daily they wear monastic daily robe is okay. Maybe short, maybe long, is okay. But formal occasion or ceremony, another time we wear Ka-sa. Ka-sa means outside robe. You got it? It's makes sense? Yes. Okay. Now this Gatha. Sometimes we don't know. I don't know how can I use robe, but I say robe outside. In Vietnamese, long ceremonial robe. They also call Ka Sa. But here we can say outside Ka Sa. Ceremony, long ceremony robe. So understand. Now this Gatha, I would like to invite my sister, brother. Can you share some idea from this learning? Now please. Okay, brother.
So what sticks out to me in this Gatha is the field of precious seeds. It makes me think of in the ceremonial outer robe, the Kasa, how it has patches, like a bunch of square patches, and depending on, I guess, like the level or age of the monk, it can have anywhere from 6 or 9 or 20 or 40 little square patches all over it, because the Buddha, he saw fields of rice paddies, and he thought that that would be a really good design for the robes. And then also, whenever he first would make his robes, he would patch together little squares of cloth from the dead, from the funeral pyres, the parts that wouldn't burn. So, it's interesting to me, because he patched together his initial robes from little scraps of people who had died. So from the funerary pyres, the burning pyres, the little scraps. And it almost seems to me somewhat symbolic of the cultivation from lifetime to lifetime, those seeds that are planted, not just maybe not so much, well, in one sense, like incarnation, but also, we, in a single lifetime, we go through different stages. So childhood to adolescence, or adolescence to childhood, to young adulthood, to adulthood, to old, middle age and old age. And we're kind of distinctly different people, at least in our own perspective, each one of those. And we cultivate different things in each one of those phases. So to me, this kind of shows, this field of precious seeds could be like those precious seeds of cultivation that we've planted in our store consciousness, that when we put on the ceremonial robe, it's for a special occasion. It's not the daily robe that we wear, when we're working in the temple or preparing a meal or doing just our normal meditation and chanting. But it's our special outer robe that we wear when we are with the Sangha, when we are doing something special with the Sangha. So special chanting, meditation, Dharma talks. And these are the instances where we generate the most, I would say, substantial cultivation and merit. So to me, I wrote my little notes, the field of precious seeds, so the seeds of cultivation and merit that we vow to receive through our practice, and we wear these things, or we take this with us from lifetime to lifetime, or as you said, throughout our entire lifetime. So when we put on these outer robes, it's not to go take out the garbage. It's not to go cook a meal. When we put the casa on, it's not to just do normal things. It's something special. The actions that we take on are special. It's separate from the lay person. It's separate from the novice practitioner. When we become a legal monk, when we take on the legal ordination, we get the kesa, that signifies a more dedicated approach to cultivation that we vow to take on day after day for the whole lifetime after lifetime, until we reach the final goal of full awakening, or at least the cessation of suffering for ourselves and for others. So yeah, those are just some thoughts that I have on that. Just, yeah. Got one time.
Thank you, Brother Pháp Thanh. Now, before Sister Hạnh Minh said a new idea from you, but I would like to mention more about field of precious seed. This sentence very important for us to understand more. You see, when the Buddha, when the Buddha practice meditation on the hill, on the mountain, on the hill, all the time on the hill, it's very high for the Buddha to see the field, the right field. All the time, you see, sometimes the field different kind. Sometimes square, sometimes another. You see, other time in the Buddha opinion, in the Buddha view, the monk, if I arrange the robe for the monk, Kasa or outside robe. All the time, maybe 9 few of bracelets, 9 maybe a few of 19 square. You see, sometimes square, the few like square, sometimes like the form of the table. English name I forgot. You see, some again.
Rectangle.
Rectangle. Yes, sometimes the Buddha sitting on practice meditation on the hill, and the Buddha see the field, look at the field, see the field have a square, have a rectangle like that. All the time the Buddha thinking relate to the robe for monk or nuns. Sometimes a few of 19, a few of 12, a few of 15, 20, a few of 19, 10, a few of the biscuit 25, 10, a few of 25, 10. This like this when for the monk robe or the non robe, or you know. But how about novice monk robe? Novice monk robe only have 2. We can say blend robe, because this depend on marriage. Because in the monastic life, they practice and learn and practice the Buddha teaching a long time in the Dhamma. We can they have Dhamma age. The age of the Dhamma all the time depend on robe. If more robe, it means he or she have more marriage. Bunya in Pali, bunya, and all the time the Buddha thinking relate to the field for the monk, the monastic robe. See, monastic robe means the good field of marriage for lay people, for everyone to sow and to plant. You see, to sow, S-O-W, to sow and to plant. Because they want to make more marriage, depend on the monastic robe. And then the Buddha raise the field of marriage for the monk, maybe 19, maybe 12, maybe 15, maybe 19, maybe 25 on the monk robe. All the time you see, when you see monastic robe, bhikkhu or bhikkhuni robe, monk nun robe, all the time you see they have a square, they have a three tingle like that. All the time you understand more. And ceremony, this only sometimes blend, or sometimes blend robe. Sometimes they have only 2 fields, but sometimes most of them sometimes blend robe, because they think the monastic novice monk or novice nun, they have a little bit marriage. The monk and the nun, they have the long Dhamma age, and that's why the Buddha, that's why the monk and the nun study and learn the Dhamma a long time. They live in the Dhamma age all the time. They have a few of marriage in his or her monastic robe, and that's why when we wear this kasa, we say putting on monastic robe. How wonderful, how marvelous, how beautiful a monastic robe. A few of precious You say to sit the means lay people come and use this sit to make their marriage more and more marriage. The sick in the field will grow up more and more. If we practice the right thing, right teaching, right way, follow the right way, and our marriage become grow up, become more and more. And vow to receive it, wear it, lifetime after lifetime, daily after daily, monthly after monthly, yearly after yearly, and lifetime after lifetime. Somebody have a good time, have good opportunity, have good monkhood or nunhood to wear this robe, so happily. But also they have monastic sick. They wear this robe. Sometimes they have a little bit monkhood or nunhood. They wear this robe maybe only some year and return. But we are lucky to become monastic people legally, and that's why we dress and we wear this robe after lifetime after lifetime, yearly after yearly. We're very happy, so happily. This another meaning. Now I would like to invite sister or brother have some idea to say more. Now, sister.
Namo Buddhaya, dear master and brother, this Gatha I like it because this Gatha I had the chance go to the blueprint of the Thích Trừng over there, and when they make they put the rope, and they always do like this, and they raise across the forehead from the casa, and I think this is a very good habit, because another temple, some temple they do that, but some temple they don't do that. Sometimes they put the casa and they just put in a normal way. So I think when Master say about the previous, yes. So brother, you had previous sister for a long time. That's right. In this time, you just woke up, and you decided to be a monk. That means you plan the sister many times, long time, and now you recognize it, and you decided to become a monk. Look like me, and I think when we live as a normal people, but because our sisters, our monk and nun sister in the mind, and so we didn't. This means we vow to wear the robe next lifetime, after lifetime, next lifetime. So we don't forget. So we was awakened. This means we awake, and we try to be a monk and a nun. Look like now we meet together. This means maybe we vow in the previous life, and we now we live together, look like in the same family. Thank you so much, Master.
I have one idea more. You see, when we wear this robe, this casa, you see, this casa means monastic people put on casa robe. It means have a lot of freedom. Freedom of what? Freedom of delusion, hatred, anger, worry, suffering. A lot of freedom, a lot of liberation. You see, if we wear this robe, but we worry about job, go to work, go society for earn money, like that. All time we are not different from secular life. That's why we wear this robe. It means we have a lot of freedom. Freedom of what? Freedom of liberation of worry about earning money. When we have Dhamma, when we have good Dhamma learning, Dhamma practice, Dhamma application, all the time in the Buddha, I ever say to brother Pháp, in the Buddha, hello, always have economy. So in our Dhamma practice and our Dhamma learning, Dhamma practice, Dhamma understanding, our Dhamma achievement. All the time we have enough food, we have enough friends to enjoy. If we wear this robe, we wear this casa, we worry about this, that, all the time we wear this robe is no meaning. You see, so we are monastic people, and legally, and we treasure when we wear this robe. You see, and you see, Master ever say like that, ever taught like that. If we are children of the Buddha, if we are student of the Buddha, if we are disciple of the Buddha, in this case, well educated, a well trained disciple of the Buddha, we are not afraid of food free. If we wear this robe, but we are not disciple of the Buddha, we are children of ghost, hungry ghost, something else. All the time we worry about food, worry about donation, worry about drink. But when we practice the Dhamma well of the Buddha, we don't worry about food and drink. You see, and Master say, the children are disciple of the Buddha, never hungry, never stay đói, stay vacant, right? Stay vacant. don't fear, not afraid of stay vacant. So still children of the Buddha and our disciples of the Buddha are well trained, well educated. All the time we practice the Buddha teaching well in daily, after daily, monthly, weekly, after weekly, monthly, after monthly, yearly after yearly, even lifetime after lifetime. We have a lot of freedom. We are so happy. See, he have marriage, gets married, have mommy rabbit, and and hurry to cut grass for baby rabbit. But we don't have rabbit. We only have cultivation, well cultivation, good cultivation, well-trained cultivation, all the time we are very happy when we wear this robe. See, and all the time sister say to brother Pháp, we have a lot of pressure sick, but now we have water, we have labor, we have container, everything we have, but we don't have worker. But right now worker in means we have body and mind become legal and become happy, and now sometimes we enough sick. We have enough condition, good enough condition, with water and everything grow up at the same time. So brother Pháp here, sister here, I'm here. We have good condition and to meet together. We make Bodhi enlightenment friend, enlightenment family, Bodhi family, Bodhi friend, Bodhi brother and sister together. And wonderful, that's why wonderful, wonderful, how wonderful is the monastic robe. Okay, this Gatha, do you have some idea? If you have, please share more. If don't have, keep learning another. That's why we study Gatha by Gatha. We understand more and more. If we jump, we think this is normal. We study another higher. We jump higher education in Buddhist study. Not good for us. That's why we learn step by step, slowly but stable. Slowly but strong foundation. Jump study higher education, not good for us. That's why we learn step by step. Now, okay, we keep learning another Gatha, new Gatha. This Gatha you already learned. So this remember, we learned already. Easy for us. First Gatha here, put in the monastic daily robe, put in on this monastic daily robe. My heart is as a. I live a life of freedom, bringing joy, be understanding from our Dhamma learning, our Dhamma practice, and from Dhamma understanding to living things and living being on earth. We can say that. This Gatha put on the Sanghati Ca Sa robe. How wonderful is the monastic robe. A few of my brothers say, I vow to receive it. I wear it lifetime after lifetime. Now already learning, and right now we keep study another Gatha. Gatha number 15 in Vietnamese, bài kệ học thuộc lòng thứ 15. Vào thiền đường, thấy trong tâm một ngồi xuống dứt trầm luôn. Yeah, this is Vietnamese. Now in English, Gatha number 15. Entering the meditation hall. You see, entering the meditation hall. I see my true self. We will discuss my true self. I see my true self. As I sit down, I vow to cut up all these disturbances. Now entering the meditation hall, I vow, I see my true self. When I sit down, I vow to cut up, or I vow to end on obstacle, on oblivion, on defilement too. Now already, now we discuss this Gatha. Here you see, entering the meditation hall. Normally this room sometimes different, but meditation hall. Entering the meditation hall, I see my true self. I see my true self. In this case, my true self means I see my mindfulness, right mindfulness. You see, I see my true self means I see my mindfulness, right mindfulness right here and right now, in the present moment, in the present, in here, right here and right now, in the at the meditation hall. I see my true self. Sometimes if I don't have mindfulness, I see my wrong self. But in this case, I'm entering the meditation hall. I see my true self. Mindfulness, consciousness is right here and right now. You see, but I see my wrong self means my mind is here, my body is here, but my wandering, my running is like horse or monkey. Body here, but my running. Body here, my thinking about New York, about Washington DC, about Seattle, about State, about California, about Liên Hoa Buddhist temple, somewhere else. That's why this Gatha reminds us, I see my true self. It means I see my mindfulness, my right mindfulness is here and now, in the present moment. I see my true self, and I see my true self. When I sick, I vow to cut up, I vow to end on obstacle, on a blessing, on defilement, a blessing or defilement. You see, now again, entering the meditation hall. You see, I see my true self. In this case, my true self in here, I see my right mindfulness. When I sit, I vow to cut up on this disturbances, on a pleasant, on defilement, on sorrow, on worry, like this. Disturbances, this means on sorrow, on defilement, on a pleasant. That's why meditation hall, it means heart. Our heart without sorrow, without anger, without delusion, without worry. Worry in the past, worry in the future, but only my mindful mind is here and now, in the present moment. It's like Brother Pafan have meditation hall right now in behind you. And other time, you see, and meditation hall means our mind without sorrow, without worry, without a blessing, without sorrow, etc. So when I sick, mean when I calm my body and mind, when I calm the whole mind, the whole body, I vow end or stop or cut up on a blessing. This Gatha, very wonderful. Meditation on, in this case, our mindful mind, our mind in mindfulness. That's how we cut on. But if we say, I see my wrong self. Wrong self means we don't have mindfulness. We don't have right mindfulness. We also have wrong mindfulness. We can say wrong. We can say mindlessness. As other time trouble. When we study this Gatha, we know meditation hall means our mindful body and mind. Right here and right now, in the present moment. We always have mindfulness. When we have mindfulness, body and here is at ease, on a blessing, on sorrow, on delusion will cut off, will be cut off. That's why we learn here. Now this Gatha, what do you think about it? Do you have some idea? Please share and learn each other. Yes, who are first? Okay.
Number Buddha, dear master and brother. This one I can look like the master just said you have a wonderful horn behind you. So it means when we go to the temple and the atmosphere make us fresh, make us happy, and make us no worry. This when we go to the temple or go to the Buddha hall and our meditation hall, this means we come back to our true nature. This means we don't think about our house, our home, our family, and our sister, brother. But when we go to the Buddha hall and we will think about Buddha and Dharma and Sangha, that's why our mind will become clear and very it means very calm, and we can think about something around us. So I think this is very good because I vow to cut off all this disturbance. What does it mean? We just stop defilements, illusions, and anything, greed, anger, and many things not good, not wholesome. Look like the simple master always say, think about something wholesome. So when we go in the Buddha hall or meditation, our mind will think about everything wholesome. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Shiko. Now, how about brother idea?
Come on, Thai. Come on, Chico. Chico, you said my exact notes right off of my book. So you basically said everything I was going to say. The only thing that I had to add was the part where it says, I see my true self, because I thought, well, okay, so you walk into a Buddha hall, what's usually the first thing that you see? It's the Buddha statue. And what the statue represents, of course, Shakyamuni Buddha is the historical Buddha. But what the historical Buddha represents is the Dharmakaya, the Dharma body. And what the Dharma body represents to us, and what it reveals to us, is our true nature, which is the Buddha nature. So when we sit in the meditation hall, we sit and reflect on the Buddha nature that is within us. And it made me think of a Zen, there's a Zen koan, or like a Zen saying that I read in some book, or someone, I think Kozen mentioned it to me. But he says, there's a saying that's meant to like make your mind kind of click, and it says, if you see the Buddha, kill him. which basically means if you see the Buddha outside of yourself, that's not real. Get rid of it. Cut that defilement, because the true Buddha is inside of you. You're not meant to go worship some outward representation of Buddha. You're meant to cultivate the inward Buddha, the true Buddha. And that makes me think of, okay, so when we go to the Buddha hall and we sit down, we cut away all defilements, all the hindrances, we cut away so that we can focus our minds inward to see the Dharma in our hearts, to cultivate the Buddha and the Dharma and the Sangha within ourselves. You know, when we take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma in ourselves, so that we can cultivate the inward nature. So I like to think of it like the Buddha hall represents like the skull, and we're there to put within our own minds the Buddha statue, the Dharma teachings, and the wonderful Sangha is meant to fill this space up. Not defilements and distractions are not meant to be inside of here. They're supposed to be outside the Buddha hall. What's supposed to be in here is peace, tranquility, calmness, love, compassion, equanimity. That's what goes on in here, and that's what goes on in the Buddha. So, that's just about that. Thank you.
So, Bob, you mentioned about the Buddha Kaya. I relate two more things, Dhammakaya and Sanghakaya. True self in this case, we can see Buddha nature, because Buddha nature always clear and bright, never dim. So we have everybody, all human beings have Buddha nature, but somebody have Buddha nature, somebody have right Buddha nature, have clear Buddha nature, have dim Buddha nature. But somebody have Buddha nature, but they didn't see. He didn't see, she didn't see, because they lazy. They are lazy. They don't spend proper time learning and practicing the Buddha teaching. Their Buddha, his or her Buddha nature become dim and dim, not clear. But Buddha nature appear when he or she practice the Buddha teaching daily, practice meditation, practice the Buddha teaching daily, apply the Buddha teaching daily, and apply and practice and learning the Buddha teaching daily, and his or her Buddha nature become clear and clear, disappear clearly, brightly. So Buddha nature always have in him or in earth, but depend on practitioner. If we are good practitioner who practice the Buddha teaching well, our Buddha nature appear. So Buddha Kaya means the Kaya, the bodily teaching of the Buddha. Means the Buddha teaching always active and alive. If we are not active, if we are not mindful, the Buddha, the teaching body of the Buddha means mindfulness here in this case. If we practice mindfulness teaching, if we are active, if we are alive, if we are mindful, and the Buddha, bodily teaching of the Buddha always appear in our heart, in our body action, verbal action, and mental action. So when we study the Buddha Kaya, means the Buddha nature, we have on. And Buddha nature relates Dhamma. Buddha nature or Buddha Kaya relate to Dhamma Kaya. Dhamma Kaya means bodily teaching of the Dhamma. The Dhamma in the Buddha means the Dhamma of enlightenment. The Buddha teaching or the Dhamma of the Buddha never contain violence, anger, delusion, wrong will, wrong thought, wrong speech, wrong action, wrong livelihood, etc. So the Buddha-ness, the teaching of the Buddha, bodily teaching of the Buddha, always have mindfulness, peacefulness, joy, understanding. When we are good practitioner who practice the Buddha teaching well, all the time we have the Dhammakaya. So how about Dhammakaya, Buddhakaya relate to Sanghakaya? Sanghakaya means the teaching body of the monastic people, lay people, we can say lay and Buddhist practitioner. When those who practice the Buddha teaching well, they are happy person, they are happy people, they are mindful people, because lay Sangha or monastic Sangha, both of them vow to practice the Buddha teaching, follow the true, the right way, the true way, the right way, practice the right teaching, live each other with right people. Other time they have the Sanghakaya. Sanghakaya means the Sangha have harmony and mindfulness, solidarity. We can say peacefulness, happiness, like that. We can say brotherhood and sisterhood, love of good relationship between brotherhood and sisterhood, and make the Sangha stronger and stronger. Live with each other, but we have something learn, have something discuss, have something to share, have something to happy or not happy to share each other, discuss other, and help each other, learn each other, do each other. All the time, Sangha body becomes stronger, stronger. In the Buddha time, Buddha Kaya very strong. Now, sometimes Dhammakaya very strong. But right now, in everywhere in the modern time, Sangha Kaya very important. If Sangha Kaya is weak, not strong, and Dhammakaya and Buddha Kaya withheld. Sanghakaya means strong brotherhood and sisterhood, who vow to live each other, to help each other, to discuss each other, to do each other, to build a Sangha very strong. We have a harmonious Sangha, harmonious community. We have a beautiful community in harmony, in solidarity, solidarization, like that, dedication, like that. Other time we build a strong Sangha Kaya in the modern time everywhere. When Sangha body becomes stronger and stronger, Dhammakaya belong, Buddha Kaya belong. So right now, in everywhere in the modern time, Sangha Kaya very important. When we have the Sangha Kaya means the community in one body. We consider sister, brother is one body, one mind, one body. Thích Nhất Hạnh master and masters ever taught. We go like stream water in the river. If we go a rope of water, and a rope of water easy to fly in the sky. Maybe another words, maybe you know more, but sometimes I don't know. I say like that all the time, you understand more. If we go like the stream water in the river, all the time the Sangha body is stronger. We build brotherhood and sisterhood strongly and stably. All the time we are happy. And Dhammakaya belong to us, Bodhi Kaya belong to us. So Dhammakaya, Buddha Kaya, and Sangha Kaya, or we can say the body, the bodily teaching of the Buddha, and the bodily teaching of the Dhamma, and the bodily teaching of the Sangha. Relate each other, never separate. But when we learn, we think this separate. But when we learn, it's always relates, interconnected, very closely with each other. We understand that this other time in this Gatha, when we see my true home, mean we see my Buddha Kaya, my Dhamma Kaya, my Sangha Kaya. Mean first go Buddha hall, meditation hall, see the Buddha first, Buddha outside and Buddha inside. Belong to Buddha outside, we see Buddha inside. When we understand, when we have mindfulness, we have a peacefulness all the time. Buddha inside in our heart appear. But we have mindlessness, Buddha in our mind gone. All the time it's like horse and monkey. That's why we see my true self. It's very important, the key word. Okay, this Gatha. Now it's a lesson. There is lesson. Okay. Now I practice follow you to say something like this. How about sister? It's okay. We learn one more Gatha. One more. Now Gatha in Vietnamese. 40 sitting. 16 ngồi xuống. Ngồi đây, ngồi cổ bồ đề. Vững thân chánh niệm, không hề lãng sao. Here, sitting down. Gatha number 16. You see, sitting here. Is like sitting under a Bodhi tree. My body is mindfulness itself. Breathe from on distraction. Ngồi đây, ngồi xuống đây đó, như là ngồi dưới cội cây bồ đề, vững thân chánh niệm là chính nó đó, không hề lãng sao, là thoát khỏi những cái sao lãng đó. Sitting here, rồi now we discuss each other. Sitting here is like sitting under a Bodhi tree. My body is mindfulness itself. We can say more. My mind and my body are mindfulness itself. Free from all distraction. We can say more. My body or my mind. We can say more. You see? My body and my mind are mindfulness itself. Free from all distraction. So this Gatha, ngồi đây. What is sitting here? You want to see? Want to write? Yeah, sitting here. Is like sitting under a Bodhi tree. My body and mind are mindfulness itself. Free from all distraction. Now we discuss here. We see here, sitting here. Here in this case, meditation hall. Sitting here means the place where we sit. Sometimes meditation hall, sometimes on the chair, sometimes on the bed. Depend the place we choose. Sitting here, enlightened under the Bodhi tree. Before Bodhi tree is it have another name. Maybe apple tree, maybe banana tree, like that. But when the Buddha got enlightenment, other time Bodhi means enlightenment. You see, other time people Bodhi belong to Buddha name, Bodhi tree, Buddha name belong to tree. We can say apple tree, mango tree, like that. But when the Buddha got enlightenment on the that tree, other time people put the Bodhi means enlightenment, Bodhi tree, Bodhi tree, my body and my somebody here, my body is mindfulness itself, but in my view more, my mind and body are mindfulness itself. You see, and now we can cut on distraction. Distraction means mindlessness. And now when we practice like that all the time, we nurture and practice mindfulness moment by moment, hour by hour, minutes by minute, minutes after minutes, hour by hour. Can you explain hour by hour and hour by after hour? What are the difference like that, Brother Pháp Thanh?
It's the same thing.
Same?
Hour after hour, hour by hour. It's pretty much it's the same thing. Just a different way of saying the exact same thing. Yeah.
That's why you are here. I want to ask you more. Minutes by minutes.
Master, I think after by hour, by hour, it means very close. It means step by step. It means step by step, hour by hour. But hour after hour, it means 1 hour and 1 hour. And hour by hour, it means regular.
I see. Hour by hour means regularly, and hour after hour means always. Right? And when my mind, my body, mindfulness itself, and we can cut on distraction, we can cut on mindlessness, and our time we nurture and develop mindfulness, peacefulness, calmness, and tranquility right here and right now in our practice. That's why this Gatha, sitting here means sitting stably. Sitting here means sitting mindfully. But sitting here, but body here, my running. Body here, my is heart and monkey running or wandering. It's not sitting here. Sitting here means sitting in mindfulness, sitting in tranquilness, sitting in calmness. All the time, sitting here is under Bodhi tree, because why is a symbol like this? Figurative meaning in this case. The Buddha got enlightenment under Bodhi tree. All the time, the Buddha have a lot of full mindfulness. So on the Bodhi tree, the Buddha, where the Buddha got enlightenment, the Buddha have full perfect mindfulness, peacefulness, tranquility. But when we sit, mindfulness gone. When we sit here, the place where we sit, maybe chair, maybe cushion, maybe meditation hall, Buddha hall, maybe in the room, maybe in a chair, but maybe on the vehicle. But when we sit, mindfulness is gone. Distraction come, running, wandering mind come. It's not good. But sitting here means sitting in mindfulness, peacefulness, calmness, tranquility, stillness. Other time it means sitting here is like sitting under Bodhi tree. You see, and my mind and my body are here in mindfulness itself. I vow to cut on distraction. Means I nurture. It means I nurture mindfulness, peacefulness, calmness, stillness, tranquility is right here and right now in the present moment. That's why we learn this Gatha sitting here. Remember, when we sit in here, means my here, my mind here, my mind here, my body here, my mindfulness here, my right mindfulness here. I'm sitting here. Sometimes my body here, my run away is like heart and monkey. It's not good for practitioner. Because in this sentence, very important, under the Bodhi tree, because of the Bodhi tree where the Buddha got enlightenment, with the Buddha, with the Buddha got enlightenment, all the time, always have peaceful mindfulness, calmness, stillness. But we sit here, we think sit here is sitting under, is like sitting under the Bodhi tree. But body here, my God, it's not good. Okay, this Gatha, what do you think about it? Do you have some new idea? Please share and learn together. I don't have book. I only read Gatha in my understanding. Another time, when you say, and I have a new idea, I learned from John Hood. Other time I remember and I explain to you. You have some explain. Now please share together, learn together. Now please.
Number good, dear master, brother, I just thinking about under the Bodhi tree. This means I heard that I don't know it's correct, it's right or wrong, or it's correct or not. But I heard that the Bodhi is mean enlightenment, it means wisdom. Yeah, and somebody say the Bodhi tree after the Buddha got enlightenment, they call it the Bodhi tree. So if sometimes you're sitting and you got enlightenment under the orange tree, and they will call it Bodhi tree. So I think if we got enlightenment, so everything around us will be Bodhi. Bodhi tree, Bodhi chair, and if the cushion, some master tell us not to keep the cushion, because sometimes that cushion have the one who got enlightenment. So we never use the feet to keep the cushion. When we go to the Buddha hall or meditation hall, we just take by hand the cushion in place, other place, in many places by hand, not by feet. Yes. So some masters say, because we need to respect the cushion, because the cushion sometimes is a body monk or body man or body person. You get enlightened. So I think the Bodhi tree is mean when we get enlightenment, we call Bodhi tree. So if we try to cultivate hour by hour, yes, and many times we get the wisdom, and my body is mindfulness itself. It means we do, suppose we sit, we stand, we sleep, we walking, we do everything, all every action in mindfulness. Not only sitting, but every sitting, speaking, eating, always mindfulness. And the last one is free from all distraction. It's very, very, very important. Look like we're free from illusion, we're free from some sorrow, we're free from some anger, and we try to free from desire and defilement, suppose like that. Thank you so much for listening.
Before brother Pháp Thanh sharing you the idea, I have one idea. You see, Buddhist is a general name. For example, in this room, if we, for example, support, if we get enlightenment, if we get enlightenment, or have room, we can call Buddhi room, family, house. If we get enlightenment, other time we somebody call us Buddhi family, Buddhi home. You see, Buddhi is general name. Buddhist means enlightenment. Here, one thing more. Somebody in Vietnamese, Chinese Vietnamese, they can say y báo và chánh báo. Y báo means practitioner, human practitioner, monastic practitioner, like practitioner. Chánh báo means everything around us. Everything around us belong to practitioner, belong to us. You see, y báo means human practitioner or practitioner. Chánh báo means something around us. Other time, something around us belong to practitioner. When practitioner become enlightened one, other time environment, circumstances, everything around us follow the person who become enlightenment, become an enlightened one. You see, the person who become enlightened one, other time practitioner become obtain enlightenment. Other time environment, circumstances, everything around those who got enlightenment. Other time we can call Bodhi environment, Bodhi circumstances, Bodhi thing like exercise. You see, chánh báo and y báo. Chánh báo means environment, but when y báo means human practitioner or practitioner got enlightenment, become enlightened one. Other time Bodhi environment we can call, somebody call Bodhi environment. So chánh báo belong to y báo. You see, when we are good practitioner, when we are mindful people and peaceful people, and everything around us become peaceful too. If we are angry people, if we are violent people, and everything around us become violent too. You see, if we are violent people, angry people, hated people, and we do something very violent, or time violent environment follow people, follow those who do violence. You see, very important. That's why chánh báo belong to y báo. Chánh báo environment belong to people who practice the Buddha teaching well, learning the Buddha teaching well, apply the Buddha teaching well. All the time environment become peaceful. You understand that? Does it make sense? Very important. So if we are peaceful people, we are people of we are people in mindfulness, people in peace, joy, happiness. All the time, people, even people around us, become peaceful too. You see, environment also. But in this case, people around us, this is we can call two things. Environment or people around us. This is chánh báo. Chánh báo belong to us, belong to a practitioner. We are y báo. We are good practitioner. We are peaceful practitioner. We are the people of peace, of joy, understanding. All the time, environment belong to us. People belong to us. Become peaceful too. That's why when we practice the Buddha teaching well, learning the Buddha teaching well, people affect maybe directly, maybe indirectly, peacefulness and happiness too. Not only environment, but also people around us affect directly or indirectly peacefulness, peaceful. You see, it's very important. If we are youthful, helpful people, all the time people around us affect too. See, if we are angry people, we look at someone with the angry face, angry mind, people around us, maybe they left us, they go. If we are peaceful people, if we are the people of peace, people close to us, oh brother, sister, how are you today? Oh, when I see you, I love you so much. I love your mind, your body, your learning, your practice. Dhamma learning, Dhamma practice, I love you. So we are good person, and we are called we are called chánh báo. Sorry, we are called chánh báo, and y báo means someone or something depend on us. Our time affects maybe directly, maybe indirectly too. If you are a good person, they are good person. They follow us. They good person too. If you are peaceful people, environment become peaceful. If you are violent people, with you arm, with you gun, trouble. You see, and so we are chánh báo, environment around us, people around us. This is y báo. Y means belong to. Y means rely in on. You see, clear? It's in my sense. Sometimes it's in this case not easy to explain. Y báo and chánh báo. So important for us, important for practitioner, very important for us. For us means chánh báo. Chánh báo means we are good person. People around us become happy, become peaceful. Environment belong to us, become peaceful and happy. You see, if we are chánh báo, if we are angry person, we are violent people, and people belong to us, people around to us affect unpeacefulness. You see, unhappily, trouble. That's why the Buddha teaching and the master teaching say, y báo belong to chánh báo. Chánh báo means we practitioner. We are good people. We are good, peaceful people. We are happy people. People belong to us. People around us. Environment around us become peaceful and happy too. Or we can say in Vietnamese, become happy tell. So y báo and chánh báo very important. But in this case, sometimes. So one thing more. Chánh báo means we practitioner. You see, chánh báo means well-trained, well-educated disciple of the Buddha. Chánh báo. Y báo means environment. Y báo in this case, one more thing, people around us. But when we become enlightenment, when we become arhat, good disciple of the Buddha, and people around us, follow us, we are happy, they are happy too. We are beautiful, they are beautiful too. Beautiful too. And if we are angry, they close to us, they are around to us, they are angry too. You see, if we are violent, they are violent too. We hit someone, we beat someone, they have another violent, they have another thing. If we beat them, they beat over us again. You see, so chánh báo, y báo belong to chánh báo. We good people around us belong to us. Environment belong to us. So very important. If temple good, people come. Very clear. If the temple good practitioner, sisterhood, brotherhood, Dhamma brother, Dhamma sister, when they heard about this good practitioner, people come. Maybe this time busy, another time come with food. If the temple, if people practitioner, Dhamma brother and sister live in the temple, at the temple, but not good. When they hear, oh, this is not good, practitioner not good, people who live in the temple not good, and maybe 1 year come one time, maybe come no food. But we are good practitioner. When they hear about us, they come. They say, okay, today I come. Always have delicious food for us, delicious rain for us. You see, good rain, good food for us. When we are good practitioner. So good practitioner in this case, chánh báo. You see, and y báo means people around us, everything around us. When we understand that, all the time we practice the Buddha teaching tirelessly. Tirelessly means effortlessly or diligently. The more we understand that, the more we learn and we nurture, we develop, we build sisterhood and brotherhood right here and right now in the present moment. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. So you see, somebody, if in Vietnamese, y báo and chánh báo, please brother, can you explain it? Not easy to explain, not easy. But in this case, you hear some clearly, some not clearly, but you have a general idea. So we are good, and people around us good to hear about us. They become, we don't give food for them, but they become full mind, fullness mind. You see, very important. Now this Gatha, Brother Phatan, do you have some idea? Or do you have good feeling? Please share and we learn together.
I forgot what I was going to say. I was listening to you and I forgot what I was going to say. But the notes I put down, I'll just go from the note I had. The Buddha tree, we make the environment of enlightenment anywhere that we sit, anywhere that we practice mindfulness. That is the, just as Shiko had mentioned, that we, the chair we sit in, the mat we sit in, if I'm sitting under an orange tree, that becomes the Bodhi tree. So wherever wherever we are cultivating, that becomes the environment of awakening. And then the other thing I had was where it says the body itself is, the body is mindfulness itself. So I remember the Buddha describing that all we need to do is to look inside, to meditate on the body, to find truth. And it makes me think of meditation, particularly Vipassana meditation, where we're supposed to look deeply at the nature of things. One of the fundamental practices of Vipassana meditation is to look at the body, to, in a sense, dissect the different parts of the body and look deeply into their functions, to have mindfulness of the different areas and functions of the body, to see the true nature of the self. And by doing that, we can slowly awaken ourselves piece by piece by mindfulness of the body. And that's kind of what this brought to mind was, the body itself, or the body is mindfulness itself, and being free from all distractions. That's concentration. Shutting out distractions and being single-minded in your approach to finding wisdom, cultivating wisdom. And mindfulness, the two aspects of meditation coming together. When those two things come together, with concentration and mindfulness, with wisdom and concentration come together, we get the Bodhi tree, we get awakening. So that's what this got kind of reminded me. Come on, Chico.
Thank you. Cảm ơn Brother Pháp Thanh, cảm ơn Sister Hạnh Minh. Now we see the time is over. I think tomorrow morning we chanting, but after chanting, Pháp Thanh brother and I have a Dhamma discussion about topic, choosing topic for next Sunday, for this Sunday. Thank you so much for your listening and Dhamma discussion. Right now we would like to invite Dhamma sister, brother to share the merits in Vietnamese and English together. Pháp Thanh brother have a paper and in Vietnamese sharing the merits. And the last page. Nguyện đem công đức này. You have two pages, but another pages.
I found it. Yeah. I was looking at the wrong one.
Okay. Now we put the hand together. Nguyện đem công đức này hướng về khắp tất cả đệ tử và chúng sinh đều trọn thành Phật đạo. Now I would like to invite brother Pháp Thanh to chant Vietnamese. We want to listen. Now please.
Nguyện đem công đức này hướng về tất cả đệ tử và chúng sinh để trọn tâm Phật đạo.
And in English.
Okay.
Yes.
May the merit of cultivation today be directed towards all living things and all living beings. We and human beings can realize the Buddha's way together. Long time, well done. Wait, sorry. Sadhu, long time, well done, and excellent.
Okay. Thank you, brother Pháp Thanh, so much for your chanting in Vietnamese and English, sharing the merits. Before we stop here, we would like to invite the Dhamma sister and brother to listen to meditation music. Yes, have a good night.